I mean, come on. It'd be hilarious if it was Bubsy, right? No, just me. Alright then. Hello everyone, it's Jay from the GBUKJai, and I picked the wrong time to fall asleep. I wake up, my phone's buzzing, and I check it, and what's this? Footage of Sonic the Hedgehog Classic. I was like, okay, you know, this is recommended to me. Alright, let's see what's fuss about, you know, because it could be someone just, you know, creating some sort of fan thing or something, you know what I mean? To kind of somewhat mislead, but be like, oh hey, not necessarily mislead, but you know, it might be just someone's interpret of how they're going to do it. And no, we saw it, and honestly, I was looking at it, and guys, I know it's not Generations 2, but that basically just looked like Green Hill Zone in Generations, like graphics, just with like a new layout. I mean, honestly, I would have been fine with it, but obviously they're going for something different. But that was just basically Green Hill Zone, and I'm sure a lot of people were just like, again, the Green Hill Zone? Really? It's like the staple. It's the staple, guys. It's the staple at this point. Whether we like it or not, it's not going away. So, but anyway, yes, this is not even the big thing, because it was very minor gameplay, honestly. This isn't even the big thing. Everyone is going crazy for the new character that you'll see here. I'll put him here. Yeah, we'll put him here. He looks like Bubsy the Bobcat. Don't know what he's like. Well, Bubsy basically is another platformer. It was on the Sega Mega Drive. Also is on various other consoles as well, I believe. I think it was one on Super Nintendo. There was obviously the PS1 game. There is another one. I think there might be like PC versions possibly. There's definitely like ports on like other consoles, like other old consoles every now and again. But a lot of people know his platforming for just being, well, his platforming being really hard, him being like very, very cheesy catchphrases. That could possibly go wrong. Possibly go wrong. And I'm one of the few people that, okay, I don't like Bubsy 3D. Bubsy 3D is like pretty notorious for people. You know, it's bad. It's awful. It's one of the worst platformers, as far as I'm concerned. At least 3D platform is one of the worst platformers for sure, guys. I would not recommend playing it unless you want to torture yourself. But despite Bubsy 1, at least for me, being really hard on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis, I liked it. Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, why? I don't know. I mean, his catchphrases were bad, but they were bad funny, and I would admit I am someone who likes bad type of funny. I mean, not all the time, but like, you know, they were cheesy. I was reading the catchphrases. When I was a kid, I just thought it was silly humor. You know, not like super amazing, but silly humor. And I liked the challenge. And by God, did it give me a challenge. It frustrated me to hell, but it gave me a challenge. But in terms of Sonic Forces, I think it's fair to say it's obvious that it's not Bubsy. But I still think it'd be hilarious if it was. Now, please, you know, guys in the comment section, raging. I know a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are just like, it's just funny, you know, typing everywhere. What could possibly go wrong and all this jokes. But someone actually, well, there's probably a few people who said this, but I read in someone else's video that someone said that it could just be OG character. I find this interesting, and it could very well be possible. So this person, or these people have been typing this, could be onto something. Now, what are your guys' thoughts on the whole thing? Do you really think it's Bubsy? Do you think it's just kind of blown out of proportion? Are you upset about it looking like Bubsy, and everyone's just like conspiracy, like, you know, is it Bubsy, is it not Bubsy, you know, what's going on? Do you like the idea of the fact that it could just be an OG character? Someone actually said Antoine, which I think is from one of the, it's either from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog or the Sat AM. I want to say it's the Sat AM, but I'm 90% sure. Which his head is very similar, kind of like Tails in a way, from like the TV series as well. But the whole idea of OG the character, I think Might be onto something there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This has been a very short discussion / geek discussion, but there wasn't really too much to talk about. I had to make a video. I know I'm late, guys. I know I'm late. I picked the wrong time to sleep. Honestly, I missed the Nintendo Direct. I've been busy, I've been tired, I've been doing lots of stuff. So I'll get round to watching it, but this is the first thing I saw, so I had to talk about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more random Sonic news. I won't be reporting news all the time. It was just things that I had to report. This was just too funny for me personally, because I'm like one of those few people that at least somewhat enjoyed the first Bubsy game. I couldn't really care about Bubsy 3D, and Bubsy 2 is a bit better, but you know, it's whatever. What could possibly go wrong? See you next time, guys.